Hello everyone, QuiteX here. Welcome back to our Nullius playthrough. In our last episode, we made yet another aluminum section, which is running a little bit under capacity because of not having tier 2 buildings, but we're working on that. And yeah, so our goal in this episode, I think, is going to be to just make sure that we have like the logistics mall and all that stuff ready to go. There's just a lot of stuff we have to have, so. What is this again? Oh yeah, I'm making methanol, just for fun. And then that's ready to overflow. I can't overflow methanol, right? Yes. Okay, so... Whew, I think my main concept of a mall... Oh, look, we finally have enough aluminum ingots. That's a good feeling. Wow. My concept would be that we can feed it, the mall, that is, all of the core metals, and then things like plastic and rubber. And that's it. And everything else gets produced from that. And probably graphite and silica as well. Or maybe we just count glass as... I don't even know. Because we do need polycrystalline silicon and silicon ingots in various places. So there's just a lot of little materials that the mall needs. But I think the main idea definitely would be, you know, the core aluminum pieces, the core iron pieces, and the steel pieces. That'll cover a lot of things. Then we get all the chemistry-focused products like rubber, plastic, and do I have anything else in that category? I guess graphite is kind of a chemical product right now. We have a much easier way to get graphite in green science, which is coming up at some point. Yeah, we need silicon ingots for lubricant. And I do think I'll probably want to barrel that, but barrels are very complicated too, so those will need to be a part of the mall. In any case, I think I want to just extend everything south. Because we've got limestone down there that we're going to need anyway. Thankfully, we've got a huge backup sandstone patch and a huge backup iron patch. The one thing I don't have backup of anywhere nearby is bauxite, so we're going to have to go hunting for that potentially. Hopefully it's not too far, because that 895,000 is not going to last me forever. Let's see. I do... just feel like I never know where to get started with these things. I do know I'm going to need a lot more belts. So let's grab some of those. And probably let that go to 600 even. Okay. Ooh, let's see. I need more steel. That's one thing I do know. Oh yeah, it makes gravel. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Well, I think I'll put my extra steel right here since this should work. And that's one of the reasons we need them all, is because I have to handcraft freaking everything. And that is very annoying, and I'm tired of it. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that problem. Let's just make sure we've got all of the things from this mall. Because we have done some work. Let's see, auxiliary valve. That's fine. Medium tank 1. Backup turbines. Air filters. Whatever this thing is, one-way valve. That's all the things from here that I can grab. Oh, outfalls. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So, more steel. Step 1. And then gravel can go here. Steel, I kind of want to go up and around. So steel ingots come in this way. So then this can be a filter, right? Steel, I missed steel ingot. And then come down and around. Oh, right, the outputs. Let's move all these guys to the left. And then get some of these pipes going. I can even just connect that one directly. And then same thing here, I'll connect the CO2 off to the right. And we'll just have a backwards pipe there, and then this just needs to extend. Perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna drop there. And then input should be fine that way. Okay, so that'll take me from 1 a second to 1.67 a second, which is a significant difference. And then what side of the belt is that going to be on? Is it the other side? Does that matter? Don't think it matters. Okay, so then what we want to do is kind of get out of this starter base area. So if I really want to really make a great mall, is just to bring steel ingots out. Iron ingots, thankfully, can just say, hey, we're over here. So steel ingots, iron ingots, and I want to go like all the way down here to start making my main section of stuff. I'm gonna leave a space between these. I need to deconstruct all these rocks. They're very much bothering me. I also should probably craft a few more construction bots now that I can do that, because this can handle 10. Oh, well, that's not that many. Oh, but it's a hangar. I could just build another one of those, right? Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. So I could just build another hangar. So I want to bring these guys over, and maybe I'll just use this central section and then down from that to make it not too far from everything. And my goal for this new area, dang it, I hate when it does that, is to use as much tier 2 or as many tier 2 buildings as possible. So Um, oh, I don't care about mirroring. Crushed limestone. Interesting. Calcium chloride solution. Is that a way to get rid of HCl? Okay, that's news. How did I not see this before? Um, so another way to get rid of hydrochloric acid is just crushed limestone. And crushed limestone is very easy, right? I think. Crushed limestone. That's what it's. Yeah, it's. Well, okay, that's not as easy as I thought. No, yeah, that's not bad. You just crush limestone in a crusher. And then that takes care of tons of HCl. So that's what I want to combine with my aluminum stuff. So, let's see. So we need some sort of system here where if this gets above a certain amount, it starts using the crushed limestone method to get rid of HCl. Because then these only run if this is under 50%, which is 5/9. But if this is above maybe like 29,000 even, then I'll have it throw in some crushed limestone to make calcium chloride. I guess the thing I didn't check is what about the other result of that? Oh, carbon dioxide. I can just vent that. So calcium chloride solution is easily avoidable, and that's another way to get rid of HCl. That's kind of a fun surprise. I didn't know about that recipe. I can get actual solar panels. What's interesting about those is unlike solar heat, they don't naturally have a way to store because we don't have accumulators yet. So I actually kind of like my solar heat. Infill 3 shouldn't be necessary right now. We've got, oh yeah, chemical engineering too. There it is. So I have to say we've gotten pretty close to the edge of purple science. We could get some lab research speed. That doesn't feel hyper important right now. Logistic train network, also not hyper important. Barreling, oxygen, chlorine, tritium. Yeah, I mean, I probably should research this so I can barrel things if I need to. And what's this? Large tank. Yeah, I'll do mining productivity before that. Okay. So we're pretty close to the edge here. Sandstone. I don't even know where to put that. Let's deconstruct some rocks. Invisibly disappearing. Oh, crap. Gypsum. I don't want gypsum. Well, let's just get rid of all the things we don't want for now. We'll have a big logistics network at some point. So I've kind of already got them all set up here, so I think I just want to extend it down a couple tiles. You know, make a little grid and maybe a couple more down. And so I'll just have bots mostly flying around in this region. I do need to make about 3 or 4 more hangars, though. Did we ever? No. Didn't finish that out, unfortunately. So a hangar... Hangar, as you could say. So... and then we need another one. So let's see. We don't need that many. What did they stack to? Don't feel like it's showing me what they stack to, so I'm just gonna set a limit on that. Yeah, we'll do 2 on there. And so this guy has the first few, but we're gonna reduce all this. I think a robocolor is calling me. Go down to 2. So we're dividing by 5. So 8, 2, 2. 2, 4, 1, 1, 1. 2. So this should be 4. 1, 1. And then this needs to be 1 of the antennas. Are those actually equipment? Can be placed in equipment grid. That's so interesting. Because Bob's Mods has this kind of thing where you've got chargers, but building and equipping something is generally not the case. Let's see. Give me 1 second. The spam caller left a message. Interesting. Okay. So then that's all set up. We're missing a few storage doodads. Because we need antennas, and antennas are missing capacitors, which hopefully we actually have a decent stock of by now again. Yeah, this needs to stock up more now that I have more aluminum. Should go a bit better. So we'll throw some more capacitors in here. There's probably just too much stuff requested here, to be honest. I wonder if they're going to take turns or not. Oh, and we need more small chests because we need more steel sheets. It's interesting. I can go get a bunch more of those. Plastic is definitely not overproducing, but it's kind of just keeping up barely, it looks like. I will need more plastic at some point. Alright. Well, I just don't want to hold those ingots, so I'll get rid of them. Because really, we need to get all this stuff automated, especially these chests, so then I can start... Okay, good. This is receiving. And then we have... You can just feed it a couple more red ones. Alright, well there's one more. Ta-da! Yeah, I think a few foundries for each type of metal. I think 2 for each. Feels like enough. Maybe it's not. 2, 3, 4. And then... Is there an easy way? Because I want to have 2 making... Oh, we also get lubricant as... extra output. 6 to 8 versus 5 to 6. How much better is that? That's like 116%. And no, that's 120%. And this is an extra third, so 133%. So the difference there is only 10%-ish more. But 10% more of something for, well, it's not for free though, it costs a lubricant. So there's 3 to 4, which is 133% already, and then that's 160%. Pretty big difference. It's interesting there's no steel wire oiled. That feels kind of strange to me. In any case, oh, if these are foundries too, I think one of them will be enough. That's the goal. And then rods make wire and sheets make, or plates make sheets. Right, okay, so we need to do plates here. And then I think what I want is something like this. These should probably be faster inserters. That's what I really need, is a bunch of inserters too to be automated. Right now, aluminum is off in its own world, unfortunately. Do I have regular motors in here? I do. Maybe I could just automate. Wait, I already am automating inserters too. They're right here. I just never did that. And that. So we need steel gears, inserters, aluminum rods, and motors. I can give you steel gears, aluminum rods, inserters. I think I already gave all the motors I have. Also, this is bothering me. Hasn't bothered me for a long time. Now it is. These gotta go bye-bye. Gots to go bye-bye. Okay. Should probably feed that some more. And then I just gave away a lot of things, so let's restock. Restock on inserters is a definite need, and then iron plates, wire, gears, steel gears are over here. Yeah, okay. Now, can I build foundry 2s? Filter inserter 2s, belt 2s, foundry 1s, crucible. 5 filter inserters? Gosh, these buildings get expensive. That's nothing to laugh at. Although speaking of tier 2 buildings, I need flotation cell 2s, which I can now build. So I need those, and then I need a distillery too, which needs some heat pipes. And then, can I build chemical plant 2s yet? No, that's researching in a little bit. I should probably carry over some purple science while I'm thinking about it. Oh wow, it finally got stocked up. Wow, it looks like that's just in time. Wait, no. What's happening over here? Purple's not the problem. Although it was about to be. Blue is the problem. What's wrong with blue science? Are we short on power? Doesn't look like it. These are all running. Oh, sulfur processing takes 5 times as much blue science. Interesting. These other ones are all... Okay, these two take triple of the mineral samples. Okay, so those are going to take longer as well because of that. Interesting. So sulfur processing really is going to take 600 in terms of time. Do I even need sulfur processing? Oh, I do for this other research. Yeah. Well, I mean, I might as well let it happen because it's not like blue science is going to stock up anyway because the other ones use it at 100% of the rate it's created. So that's kind of relevant. I need some motors. I just remembered that. Okay. All that being said, I was going to get my aluminum stuff going and make some foundry 2s. But I need belt 2s for that. And for belt 2s, I need some more steel gears, which I can actually provide. Okay. So filter inserter 2s are the main deal, which need logic circuits. Good. 2 more hangers. And then I can put 1 right here. Perfect. Okay, so now we have a little logistics zone that I can play in. And I wanted to look at... Oh yeah, this is what I need. Logic circuits. Throw those in here. How's power? Looks like backup is a decent amount. We are getting that 24 megawatts constant from our standard turbines, which is good. I think these dips are just because my usage was lower. Or like right here, we had a crazy amount of wind for a minute, which was nice. But yeah, I think we're doing okay. It's hard to tell exactly if the backup turbines are being used too much. I guess. Well, maybe they are being used too much. Because really the backup turbines should only run as much as the standard turbines aren't running, if that makes sense. So the dips in the blue should equal the green, otherwise the green is running too much. At least I think that's how this all works. Whatever. I have a lot of power, even if it's not fully enough. So I'll settle for that. Okay, so we also need to craft like 1 million of these small chests too, so I'm just gonna work on that for a minute with handcrafting. And then filter inserter 2s also need logic circuits, okay. So plastic is the issue. Gosh dang it. It's always something. Oh. Yeah, we probably want, like, just, I don't know, any filter inserter 2s. Because I also need regular inserter 2s, but anyway. That allowed me to build some foundry 2s. Is that worth it? I don't think it's worth it right now. I'm just going to stick with regular foundries for the time being. We'll upgrade later. So I'm thinking this can split, so we can... Let's see, does this work? I don't know if you can place onto the back and it still splits. Then we're gonna have to move these up one, because then we need a supply chest. After these, I'll let them stock up pretty big. And then that's gonna be wire, and this is sheets. Okay, yeah, there we go. That should do it. We'll just need to upgrade these inserters and the foundries. There's probably a way to do this with more diagonal inserters. Like this, and then this, and then this, and this guy. Put that in. Grab. Does that work? Not very well. We could just do this then. Whatever. We'll go with it. Oh, of course, I don't have any more chests. 20 of each, that's pretty good. What's our limiting factor? Oh, I've got some of those. Oh, we need steel sheets. Okay. So, power. So half. That way we just don't use all of our rods for wire or all of our plates for sheets. That's the idea behind this. Honestly, it might just be easier because of all the space this takes. I'm questioning if this is even worth it, because that will also slow down if we need both. We could just have this, and then two more. Like this. So that seems better. Okay, and then we do that. Same thing. Okay. Oh, and then we need gears. What are in gears again? I'm forgetting. Gear. Plate, 2 plate, 1 rod. Should I build that separate too? We'll just use these rods and plates. Maybe I should put rods and plates on a small... that's just way less dense. How many gears do I actually need? Probably a decent amount. Yeah, maybe we'll just extend one more for gears. Plates, rods, gears. So that's 1.25. That's enough for 2 gear assemblers. Wait, let's see. What am I doing? We need that. Okay. So this, I believe, has solved world hunger. I mean, my iron problems. So that should give us all of the iron products we need at a decent rate. Especially once these become foundries too. So that's that. And then I want to mirror it. Except that thing's in the way, of course. It's very inconvenient. Blueprint with Foundry 1 cannot be flipped. That's garbage. We'll just rotate it then. That's utterly horseradish, because these don't even have... Like, if it's using a recipe that doesn't even have a liquid input, it shouldn't have that restriction. This is why people kept asking me, or telling me, I had the Blueprint Flip and Turn mod, and they were like, well, the base game has, you know, F and G to flip and turn, but Blueprint Flip and Turn wouldn't complain about that specific issue. So, for that particular reason, I actually really liked Blueprint Flip and Turn, and we're going to need like 8 more foundries. Alright, and then we're going to need lots of steel. So this will be steel rod, and there is one different recipe, which is steel beams. The other ones don't have beams, so we'll need one more foundry for that. This was rods, steel plate, steel rod, steel plate, steel rod, steel sheet, steel wire, steel gear, steel gear. Then there's also steel cable, which requires lubricant, so that will have to be investigated. And then I'll get rid of some ingots here. And then I'm also going to need, I guess, another hanger because these don't space out nicely. And then we're going to want this again for aluminum. Although aluminum doesn't have gears, I don't think. Yeah, there's no aluminum gears, so I can skip that part. But yeah, we also need a steel beam maker here. And I'm going to let these all build up to huge numbers, just because this is a longer-term mall. But we're going to be pretty strapped for things for a little while. That builds up, especially with the steel. That's a lot of steel. I could put yield modules. I don't have them yet. Productivity plus 3%. That's not very much. 3%. I mean, is that even worth it? I don't know. Why are there bots charging here? Oh, well maybe they're picking up stuff, because our logistics area needs some steel and some iron stuff, so that's actually good. They're making the trip. Now that they are making longer trips, we are going to need a few more, so let's drop 12 more into the network. So now we got 30. And then we do have another hangar, which is good, because we need one. Okay. Look, 5 gears are being picked up. Beautiful. Oh, we need lubricant for this one too. So we'll just need to deliver lubricant down here. Alright, now iron's looking pretty weak because there's just a lot going on right now. With steel and iron. But I mean, if we check, we can see... actually, part of that is the mining issue. We can fix that, I think. Okay, that should help a little bit. With all my iron goodness. I'm so ready for an easier recipe for graphite. This whole carbon monoxide version is just not great, but methane? Methane's gonna be pretty nice. Because we get methane from various places. Oh, except I need the next tier furnace too. But we'll have that because we'll be in green science anyway. Yeah, it's even a prerequisite. Small furnace 3. So we have most of the things we're gonna need for that. Mortar is something I haven't made yet though. I don't know what mortar is. It's probably like water and, I don't know, stone or something. Who knows? Okay, so now I need aluminum. And I think I'm just going to extend this out. And we'll do the same type of thing, but for aluminum. Which is just this section. And I'll put that up here, just because aluminum's up here. But I want to leave some space, so I'll go maybe... go down here. No! What is happening? Don't want purple science on my aluminum belt. Uh-oh, we're out of inserters. Gotta go grab some more of those. And then I think I'll end the episode after I get that all set up. And then we'll do another one. Inserters are the problem. And I need to keep my inventory clean. Okay. This is all there is to aluminum, right? I'm not making this up. Because there's no gears and there's no beams. So aluminum's the simplest of all of them, I think. Yeah, there's just the main 4 things. So plate, rod, plate, rod, sheet, wire. Beautiful. And then that will get us all the aluminum that this stuff needs. So that will help save me a lot of time. And then we need 6 aluminum 2 section. Oh, we can actually do that now. Build the buildings for it. I just forgot about it. Okay, there we go. Flotation cell 2s, much better. And rates are 1.6, 1.2. We got the fast inserters. And then the distillery that we need level 2 on, I think, is this one. So we want to see carbon dioxide backing up slightly. So we'll watch that for a second, see if it goes above 80. There we go. Okay. And then that should result in all 4 of these running, which it looks like we're close to. Nice. Okay. Oh, we are having power issues. Yeah. I mean, I figured with me asking... I'm asking a lot of all these foundries. Oh, you know what? That does make me think, though. We can save some power here. Now, I could do efficiency modules, but... Or, I mean, productivity, but I don't... Those are way more expensive, first of all, per module. And the amount of materials it saves me, is that even worth it, given all the extra power it's going to cost per material? Okay, so that should save me a lot of power. And honestly, I should run around and place these in more areas. I'm trying to think about... This is where all my steel ingots are made, so let's make sure these are all efficiencyed up. And then... I'm trying to think of other things that run pretty much full-time. These hydro plants, so here's some free power. Can't put those in the air filters. I already put efficiency on my plastic here. What about on the rubber? Can add some in for the rubber. I guess one of the things I need is the better miners as well. And I can put efficiency in those. But what else runs a lot of the time? These are always running. Save some power there. So anything that goes into that, the lamps, the capacitors, the logic circuits. Yeah. Once things start backing up, we'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, will we be totally fine? I'm not 100% sure, but... Also, do I need 2,000 iron wire? Maybe not. Maybe we'll settle for 1,000. Same here. Yeah, that needs lubricant. That's right. I mean, what are steel beams used for? I mean, they're used for buildings, and buildings are used for everything. So, yeah, I do want a large number of them. These ones I can have 5, because they're 200. Everything else is where it should be, so. Alright, well, it'll definitely take a while for those to back up, but they will eventually. And hopefully we should see more of these running. There are random things like pipe 1 that I don't have supplied. Red wire, motors, capacitors, and then anything with wires, or plastic and rubber, which starts with wires. So we'll have to get that going, but I'll do that in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.